All right, good Monday evening, everybody. Good news, we got some changes coming. It's been really hot for about a week and a half, 2 weeks. Temperatures have been well into the 90s. I mean, we've been around 95, 96, 97 most afternoons. The humidity not terrible, but it's high enough that we're adding a couple of degrees for the heat index. So it's been kind of unpleasant over the past couple of weeks, and also mostly dry. Now, I know a few spots have gotten some rain, but the key part there is a few spots. It has not been widespread, and everything so far has been missing Jackson out at the airport. We're still stuck at 7/100ths of an inch of rain for the entire month of September. The Pine Belt, Hattiesburg, is just at 8/100ths of an inch. If we did not get any more rain in Jackson in the month of September, this would be the third driest September ever recorded for the city of Jackson. But we do have chances of rain coming Wednesday. Now, not everybody's going to get rain. The chance is higher. It's going to be at 70% as this front comes through. So cross your fingers and hoping we get some right here in Jackson because we do desperately need it. Unfortunately, the rain is going to bring a chance of severe weather as well. Now, it's going to be a marginal risk, but some of the storms are going to be robust with gusty winds, heavy rain, large hail, lightning, so we'll have to be weather aware Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday evening. Right now, no worries out there. Live IMAX 12 is all quiet. It is going to be a quiet but kind of warm, sultry night. We got a temperature of 80 over a dew point of 70, and that south breeze is going to continue tonight and during the day tomorrow. So tomorrow is the first full day of the fall season, but it's still going to feel like summer. Close to 70 in the morning, mid-90s in the afternoon. Remember, add a degree or two for the heat index, but Wednesday is going to be our transition day weather-wise. 88 degrees, but storms in the afternoon, and then behind the front, we cool down to below average. The average high is 86. We'll be at about 83, 84 for the rest of the week. So tomorrow, the severe weather is going to be in the warm sector of this frontal system, mostly close to the area of low pressure from the Ozarks back up through Missouri, mid-Mississippi River Valley, the Midwest. That area of low pressure is going to track north, but the cold front is going to move into the warm air over Mississippi, and we're going to see a broken line of storms moving through. For us, it's going to be mostly in the afternoon and evening hours. Now, it could start as early as the morning for our Delta County. So here's a look at the timing of the rain. Tomorrow, just like the past several days, stray shower. Not a big deal, 10% chance. Then we get to Wednesday. The front comes in. You see the storms up to the north of us initially before the lunch hour. And then after the lunch hour, they start to work their way southward. So we're looking mid-afternoon here in the metro into the, let's say, afternoon commute hours for the Pine Belt and the I-59 corridor. But later in the evening, I think most of it is transitioning to the east of us, and we're going to be done with it. We'll be behind the front. There's a chance that we could see some showers redeveloping Thursday in South Mississippi, but the farther north you live, the drier it's going to be behind our front. So marginal risk of severe weather for Wednesday. There you see that's going to be our stormy day. The rain does taper off early Thursday. Then we're going to see the dry weather coming in for the weekend. Drought is likely still going to get worse before it gets better because, again, we're just going to see one day with good rain chances. Here's a look at Hurricane Gabrielle. It's Category 4, but it's already moving away. So what's left of it's going to be moving into Europe over the weekend. But take a look down to the south and east of Gabrielle. There's a couple of waves here that look pretty good. This one's got a medium chance of development that could ultimately get closer to the east coast. And then the one behind it's got a better chance, a high chance, but that one looks like it's going to follow Gabrielle. So something to watch, not overly concerned right now. I don't think either one of these will ultimately get into the Gulf, but obviously we're going to keep you posted on it. So for tonight, fair 70, light south wind tonight and tomorrow. Tomorrow's another hot day, a lot of sun, 10% chance of a stray shower, the high temperature at 93. The heat index is going to be in the mid-90s, let's say 95 to 97. Then we get the rain Wednesday with the front. We'll need to be weather aware because a couple of those could be strong. The rain tapers off to our south early Thursday, and then that's going to set us up for a fantastic weekend. Sunny, lower humidity, and cooler. Low 60s in the morning, mid-80s for a couple of days in the afternoon. Ultimately, we are going to start to warm back up early next week, but right now I'm going to keep it below 90 after that front comes through. So Could be tomorrow, could be our last day in the 90s for a while. I'm not going to say that we're not going to get back into the 90s. A lot of times it can be really hot in the month of October, so we'll see what happens. But at least we're going to get a little bit of a cool down, another little taste of fall as we officially begin the season. So that's your weather update for tonight. Meteorologist Megan Hanna is back here tomorrow morning with your next update. Have a good night.